Hello everyone, welcome to my online classes, Angela Anatomy Classroom. So today we are going to study the surfaces of the scapula. First of all, we will study the costal, anterior or ventral surface of the scapula. So first of all, we need to know that scapular anterior surface is concave in nature. And the another important thing we need to know is that anterior surface of the scapula faces rib cage, as it is facing anteriorly, so naturally it will face towards rib cage. Now telling about if we talk about the features of the anterior surface of the scapula, here we can see the subscapular fossa. It is the major fossa which covers most of the surface of the anterior surface of the scapula. Also we can see a acromion process here, a coracoid process and a glenoid fossa. So let's see some points in detail. See, this subscapular fossa is concave in nature. It is a concave depression. Okay, and coracoid process, as you can see, it is a hook-like projection. So there is nothing typical to explain about it, and this is very easy. You can see everything in diagram. If you are having the diagram of the anterior surface of coracoid in mind, I don't think you will have any problem to explain the anterior surface of the scapula. Another thing which we need to know is the muscle attachments. Okay, so subscapularis, as we can remember from the name also, it attaches to the subscapular fossa. We can remember, we can coordinate from the names: subscapular fossa, subscapularis muscle. Also we have three main attachments on coracoid process: pectoralis major, coracobrachialis and the short head of the biceps brachii. So this you need to remember. These are the major muscle attachments on the costal surface of the scapula. So this was all about the anterior surface of the scapula. Next we are going to study about the dorsal surface of a scapula along with muscle attachments in detail. So if you are having any problems, doubt, you can mention in the comment section. I will answer all your queries. So now let's study the dorsal surface of the scapula. So talking about the dorsal surface of the scapula, the first thing to be noted about the dorsal surface of the scapula is that it is convex. Okay, the first thing you have to remember, the anterior surface was concave but it is convex. Okay, and I don't have a real scapula, so this is hand-on diagram of a scapula. So you can see the dorsal surface of a scapula drawn here, and this pink colored structure drawn in the center is spinous process. I have already told it in previous videos, and this divides the dorsal surface of the scapula into upper supraspinous fossa and lower infraspinous fossa. So the upper supraspinous fossa is 1/3 and the lower infraspinous fossa, as you can see, is larger in area and it is 2/3 of the total surface. Next we have is supraglenoid notch. This is important to understand what is supraglenoid notch. As I have written here, it is found between the lateral border of spinous process and dorsal surface of neck of scapula. Okay, so it is found, you can find it somewhere here, supraglenoid notch. Okay, so what is the function of supraglenoid notch? Supraglenoid notch allows the communication between the upper supraspinous fossa and lower infraspinous fossa. Also many nerves and vessels pass from this supraglenoid notch. So these are the main important points. These were the main important points about the dorsal surface of the scapula. Next we have to see about the muscle attachments on the major muscle attachments on the dorsal surface of scapula. So let's study. Hello. So major muscle attachments of dorsal surface of scapula. So 5 major muscle attachments are there: supraspinatus, infraspinatus, teres minor, teres major and latissimus dorsi. Okay, first of all, supraspinatus, it will arise from medial 2/3 of supraspinous fossa. Next one is infraspinatus, it will arise from medial 2/3 of infraspinous fossa. Next is teres minor. Okay, teres minor will arise from upper portion of lateral border of scapula. That means upper 2/3. Okay, so it will fall somewhere here. I have depicted in the diagram, teres minor. And next is teres major. It will arise from the lower portion of the lateral border of scapula, somewhere from here. Next one is latissimus dorsi. Latissimus dorsi arises from the inferior angle of scapula. Inferior angle lies somewhere here and latissimus dorsis arises from here. So I think muscle attachments of dorsal surface of scapula is very clear to you all. In case of any doubt, you can type in comment section, you can ask in comment section, and please like, share and subscribe my channel if you find these lectures and videos useful for you. Thank you very much.